Y'all know what the funny thing about this trial? That this one too is private. Just like with Epstein back in 2019, Diddy's in 2025 is not private. Now I understand this is a different case than Johnny Depp's. Johnny Depp's was able to be public because it was a different style of case than this one. I get that. But this one is private, but I think deeper into that. For me, I think about it on a whole nother level. The reason why I had mentioned Epstein earlier was because Epstein got arrested and had the power to testify and bring the whole court system down because everyone was attending Epstein parties. He had celebrities, he had idols, he had politicians, he had everybody. Presidents, people in the court system, people in the judicial system, celebrities, icons, everyone that kids even look up to. Dancers, musicians, actors, actresses, models. He had everybody attending his parties. So if he had the audacity to bring everyone down, he could have. It would have been like a celebrity Armageddon in 2019. We wouldn't have even made it to COVID. That's how deep it is. I'm in my bathroom right now. I don't know where else to be. I'm just chilling here, you know what I'm saying? Y'all probably like, where the hell he at? I'm in my bathroom, okay? I don't know though, so I'm in the tub. It's dry. I can sit here. Diddy is the Epstein of the music industry. People are not thinking of it as deep as I am. Diddy's a billionaire. Diddy went from being this goated popular producer of the 90s to becoming an actual billionaire. The plug. He signed hundreds of people. He signed groups. He signed a lot of the artists that you know about. And it's just a domino effect. He's talented and he's smart with his money. He's conceited. And with this trial now happening in 2025, a couple months after all the exposure from last year, the trial is finally beginning. I can't even believe that it's beginning. When I heard that it was actually starting, I kind of couldn't believe it. And now they're having Cassie testify immediately. It's gonna be like Nino Brown in New Jack City, just like Nino Brown in New Jack City. He's going to pull people down, and it's gonna be a mess. But the reason why it's private is because he can name hundreds of celebrities, hundreds of politicians. Everyone went to his parties. Now, there's a difference between going to his parties versus going to his freak-offs. Freak-offs are the deeper parties. They're the after party. They're the parties that start off at 5 a.m. So you have the party that starts off at 10 p.m. You have the after party, the sequel, that starts off at 1 a.m. Then you have the sequel to that starts off at 3 a.m. Then you have the sequel to that starts off at 5 a.m. Shit don't end until 9 a.m. You supposed to be going to work 9 to 5. Nah, you still at Diddy house. You at his mansion. I heard that he even got tunnels under his mansion, trafficking tunnels where he trafficked women. It's something. See, everything could pull up against his case. This is a serious case. People not looking at it as deep as I am. He's a billionaire, and he's been losing his money ever since he's paying lawyers for this case. But he could pull anybody and everybody down. He's the Epstein of the hip hop community, of the musician community. He has ties to everybody. The mayor went to his parties, presidents went to his parties, everyone shook his hand. You know how much people could bring him down? That's why I think this case is private. That's exactly why I think this case is private. I don't think it's private just because of the style of the case. I can't think of the words right now, but Depp's was public because it was just Depp and Amber. But, excuse me, Diddy's is private because of its thing. I forgot the name of it. I hate when I can't talk when I'm recording a video. I'm trying to talk and I don't remember the name of it, but there are different styles of court systems, you know? And I heard that they're getting a specific type of jury, so the jury don't be biased towards him. They're grabbing all ages, all different groups, all different ethnic people, both men and women, to see how his story can hit anybody and be unbiased. I understand. And they got Cassie ready to testify. Cassie ready to snipe him. Is he though? But I don't want to call bad news on Diddy, on Puffy, but this case could go 100 million ways. Like, it could even end up like Epstein, and he could just soon to mute him so he don't bring people down, because he will snitch. Just like Nino Brown, he will bring people down. There's going to be so many celebrity names that you're going to hear go down with him. I need people to notice. Like, he's not going to just take that bullet alone. Hell no, you're not going to throw him under the bus when y'all voluntarily went to his parties. Beyonce, Jay-Z, LeBron. Beyonce's my wife. Jay-Z is one of my favorite rappers, but y'all gotta go. These are like God demons. These are entities. LeBron, you gotta go too. Now all of a sudden you want to talk about he want to retire. Now you want to retire, buddy? Presidents, every president went to his thing. Obama, and now Obama talking about he want to come to Connecticut. Don't come to Connecticut. Stay your ass over there, you weirdo. The Obamas, Trump went there. Like, I'm pretty sure Kamala probably. Look, every president linked up with Diddy. He's the hip hop Epstein. The nigga's popular and he's smart. You know, he's a god demon. He's conceited. I heard that one time he was touching himself outside in public. Like, I don't give up. Like, he has so much pride and cockiness like a god. You touching yourself outside and making people watch you with his tongue out? I'm like, oh, so you a cocky little nigga. Just because you a billionaire. But yeah. Damn, slippery socks. Yeah. The reason why I think this case is private is because he could snitch and bring everyone down. Then that's going to change hip-hop again. Just like how the whole entertainment, the whole Hollywood system, you know? People are going to see who their favorite celebrities are, their icons who attended his party. I already know my wife, Beyonce, attended the party. I know. I'm not defending her. She's a demon. But I just know. You know how many people? They go to his birthday bashes, the Kardashians, Kanye before he got cloned. So many people went to his, who know Puffy. They know Puffy. They know Sean. They know him. So I'm just imagine that list. Imagine how big that is. That's going to bring down plenty of people. It's just like a bullet. It's like a hole in a balloon. The whole thing is going to deflate. That's why I think it's private. I don't think it's private just because of the style or of the case. No. He's going to name too much. It's just going to be like Epstein over again. Just like that. If it was public, it would have been what Epstein was supposed to be doing. But it's not. So, Epstein case was supposed to be public to bring down the whole system. Now, Diddy's case is private, so he can avoid bringing down the whole system because everyone went there. Now, I don't doubt that certain people didn't go. I don't doubt it. I feel like certain people didn't go, and I feel like certain people went and left at an early time. But there's a lot of other people who voluntarily stayed, the ones with the billions of dollars, millions, who's smart, intelligent, the ones who happily take photos of him, the ones who are staying mute during this case, the ones who shook his hands. They know who he is. They know what he's up to. So, yeah, I think it's private just to avoid the whole goddamn Hollywood from crashing. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. And those sketches is aggravating. Stop drawing them damn sketches. Take pictures of Diddy. He got pictures. He is alive. Take a picture of that man's face. Stop drawing sketches of him. I'm tired of seeing these damn sketches. Yeah. CT hat, bro. I don't want to call that energy on him, but we just gotta see how the future foretells. If they ever say Puffy comes up, you know, he ain't do it to himself. Because that's what happened with Ep. Ep was about to testify against everybody. And then they said that he, you know, hung himself in the jail, which I completely doubt. But with Puffy, you know, the man's conceited. I know the whole world is crashing down on him. But for him to just, around this time of the court system, of the court case, hell no. He didn't just voluntarily do that to himself. Someone had to do it to him so he can stay quiet. It's a domino effect. Whenever one person falls, everyone else does too. Just like if there's a hole in the balloon whole balloon will deflate. People were wondering and talking and asking if Diddy's case is as big as OJ's case back in 1995. And in my opinion, at first I said hell no, because OJ's was crazy with the whole chase on the highway and the death of, you know, Nicole, you know. And the whole black man image is being tarnished again. And, you know, Johnny Cochran as a lawyer, that shit was crazy. That was a crazy ass case. But Diddy's case is, you know, it might be bigger because Diddy became a worldwide meme. He got memed. His name was just spread all over the whole world. It got tarnished. This is big. And he has connections to the whole Hollywood. These are all celebrities who've been around the whole world, spread around the whole world. Their names is everywhere, you know. They have influenced so many people for decades, you know. Diddy's name connect back to celebrities from the damn 70s and 80s. So it's a whole empire of people that could come down. But is it as big as OJ's? OJ's was crazy. What made OJ's case so crazy was him, Johnny Cochran, and the highway chase. That was insane. That was crazy. But I think Diddy's might be a little bigger. Be like thinking from a reasonable standpoint, 2025, all these celebrities, this might be one of the biggest cases of the decade. This might be the biggest case of the decade. Unless there's another empire of celebrities who were hosting these crazy ass parties and they're gonna get their future trial dates. But right now, Diddy was like the king of these parties, these crazy ass like Epstein style parties, you know? This is crazy. I'm eager to see how this is really gonna go. For real, man. Realistically, this is wild. I want to see if anything comes out or if nothing comes out. And if nothing comes out, you already know they're protected by the elites. But it's just like, man, we just gotta see, because the whole court system follows them too. So if the court system is turning on against them, the FBI, all that, I don't know. We just gotta see. It's hard to believe the FBI and the court system was trying to do good because they all work for the same gods and they all work for the same darkness. So we just gotta see.